Hi everybody, today I'll be ranking the X-Men movies. Yes, I love the X-Men movies. All of them are good. I think all of them are great, but two. All of them are great, fun, entertaining superhero movies, except for two of them. So yeah, coming in, and there's 10 of them, so coming in at number 10 is X-Men The Last Stand. This is not that bad. I mean, it's not good, but at the same time, it's not that bad. There are a lot of things that I like. I like that Colossus is one of the main characters, even though he wasn't big. And I like that Iceman finally fights Pyro and he turns into, he turns into his ice form. Hugh Jackman's great. Kelsey Grammer, I think that's what his name is, as the Beast, is awesome. But there's a lot of things that didn't work, like the whole Cure for the Mutant story was dumb. The Juggernaut was dumb. I wanted him to be bigger. I'm the Juggernaut. that was like the best part with the Juggernaut. But yeah, this movie is not that bad, but it's not really good. And I didn't like the deaths. I didn't like Jean's death, or Cyclops' death, or Charles' death. Alright, so X-Men The Last Stand, not good, but not bad either. Coming in at number 9 is X-Men Origins Wolverine. You all know it was coming. I actually kind of like this movie. Looking back, I thought when I was little, I used to like it because, it's a solo Wolverine movie. I mean, what's not to like? So, but now, just they ruined Deadpool. That's why I don't really like it that much. Just because they ruined Deadpool. Other than that, it would be a good movie. And I didn't like that the Blob wasn't actually a mutant. And the effects were kind of weird. I don't like the effects. And it's just a weird movie. And it kind of is, but no. But when I was little, I actually didn't mind what they did to Deadpool. I just thought it was cool seeing him on the big screen and fighting Wolverine, even though I didn't see it in theaters. Yeah, X-Men Origins Wolverine, it's okay, but it's watchable. Alright, so coming in at number 8, number 8 is the first X-Men movie. This is actually a pretty darn good movie. I like this movie. I like all the performances. They're fine. I like that. It's like a good start, like Magneto being the bad guy and all that. Yeah, the first one, not much to say, but it's a good movie. Alright. Coming in at number 7 is The Wolverine. This, at the time, was my favorite X-Men movie because back before Days of Future Past, I didn't really care that much about X-Men. I thought it was fine. I just wasn't really into it. But I did like The Wolverine. He was the only X-Men that I actually cared about. So yeah. So obviously seeing this movie, I enjoyed it a lot. So even though it's kind of long and boring at times, but I love the fight between him and the Silver Samurai. Another thing, Silver Samurai, a lot of people didn't like that. It was like a giant robot. I thought it was awesome, to be honest. And what else? Yeah, my main complaint with it would have been higher on the list if they actually made it, or if it was worth making, because it came out in 2013. Days of Future Past came out a year later and made it not canon anymore. Sometime in the future, I will do a video on the X-Men timeline, but Days of Future Past changed it to where the Wolverine is no longer canon, so that's why it's low on the list, but it's a really great movie. Coming in at number 6, and probably going to get a lot of hate for this, a lot of people are going to be mad at me, but Deadpool. Deadpool is a really good movie. It's fun, it's entertaining. I like this movie a lot. I love Colossus. I love that they got his character right. They made him big and they made him Russian. I love Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. I love that it's fun. It's a good movie. I mean, a great movie. Like I said, all the X-Men movies are great except for Origins and The Last Stand. It's a big improvement over how he looked in Origins. And I love the action scenes. The action scenes were pretty cool. Sorry, my head's itches. So yeah, Deadpool is a good movie. Coming in at number 5 or number 6 is X-Men First Class and X-Men 2 United. These movies are kind of a tie, but I probably have to give it to X-Men First Class. So coming in at number 5 is X2. This movie is actually really cool. I love the action. I love that Nightcrawler's in it, and he's one of the main characters, because Nightcrawler's one of my favorites. Him, Wolverine, and Colossus are my favorites. And I love the scene with Colossus, how like they're like taking over the X-Mansion, or they're like trying to kidnap all of them, and then Colossus turns metal, and he just throws them through the wall. That was amazing. Throws the bad guys through the wall. I love that, and I love the action, and I love that I did the story God loves, man kills. That was a really great storyline. Alright, so coming in at number 4 is obviously X-Men First Class. This movie is actually pretty darn good. I like this movie. This is the first X-Men movie I saw in theaters, and it was fine. It's a really good movie. It's a great movie. I love the action. I love all the characters. I don't even have a favorite character. I like almost all of them. I like Magneto. I like Charles. I like Havoc. I like Beast. I like almost all of them, and I like Banshee. And I kind of like Mystique. Yeah, she just didn't do that much in the movie, to be honest. Besides betray Charles and help defeat, what's his name? Red Nightcrawler. Hazazel, yeah, that's it. Oh, it's a good movie. I like that it's set in the 60s. Yeah, it's a good movie. Great movie, even. And number 3 is, a lot of people are gonna be like, what? This movie sucks. X-Men Apocalypse. I like this movie a lot. This is a pretty darn good movie. I don't understand why people don't like it. I mean, yeah, oh yeah, I know why, because of Apocalypse. I didn't mind Apocalypse. A lot of people didn't like how he looked, and how was your generic horror film. Superhero film. He's trying to take over the world. I honestly didn't mind that. My only complaint with Apocalypse was that he wasn't that big. He was like the size of an average man, and I just wish he was bigger, but besides that, I didn't have a problem with it. I loved the action. I loved the Quicksilver scene. I loved the Wolverine scene. I love when Jean Grey turns into the Phoenix. Unleash your power. Let go, Jean. Jean, let go. She kills Apocalypse. That was amazing. I love that. And just X-Men Apocalypse was a great, fun superhero movie. And it's like it says on the bottom of the case or DVD, one of the coolest superheroes movies ever made. Coming in at number 2 is X-Men Days of Future Past. This is the movie that got me into X-Men. I remember seeing this movie when I was 9 years old. My school took a field trip to this theme amusement park called Dollywood, and then we all came back and we had a sleepover at the school. And then later on, my dad, he picked me up from school, and I'm like, hey Dad, what are we going to do there? We're going to go see X-Men Days of Future Past. Fine. I saw that movie. It blew me away. Like, I let that movie, like, that was like the best movie ever. It was my favorite X-Men movie for a long, long time, actually. And it still is one of my favorites. It's number 2, but yeah, X-Men Days of Future Past. I love the action. I love the story. I love the ending. Spoiler alert. I cannot help but spoil it. So, like at the end where she's like, where Mystique is holding the gun, where all the X-Men are dead, and the where all the Sentinels are about to kill Charles and Kitty Pryde, and then she just drops the gun. I'm like, oh my god. And I love the ending where like Wolverine just wakes up and everything's back to normal. Like all the X-Men are here. Just, oh my god, it was so amazing. And I love that it combined the old cast versus the new cast. It was a great movie. And my number 1 favorite X-Men movie is Logan. This movie is amazing. I love the cereal. Wow. Just, wow. Spoiler alert. Just, this movie is really violent, and that's what I love about it. I love the action. Like, I love how violent it is. I love Logan. I love Charles. I love Caliban. I love X-23. Great characters, and it's pretty sad and dark. Like, but it's violent and it has a lot of bad words. You know, I love the story. I love the characters. I love how violent it is. I love X-23. She's amazing. I love how she's just like, spoiler, like I said, he just gets the claws and the claw on her foot. It's amazing, just killing all of them, and it hurts. Like, it kind of hurts to watch, and not in a bad way. Like it breaks your heart seeing Wolverine and Charles at this stage, and what happens to Wolverine and Charles at the end is pretty heartbreaking. But I said spoiler. So, and I love at the end when Wolverine died, she put a cross. She turned that cross into an X, and then the movie ends. I thought that was amazing. And this is a great movie. So yeah, Logan is the best X-Men movie so far. I heard in the future we're supposed to get Deadpool 2, we're supposed to get X-Force, a Gambit movie, New Mutants, which is, my dad told me it's supposed to be like Teen Titans with X-Men, which is going to be pretty awesome. And X-Men Supernova, that's the one I'm mostly excited about, because it's a sequel to X-Men Apocalypse. It's supposed to do the Dark Phoenix saga right. And Deadpool 2 and 3. Yeah, that's probably about it. And I heard that James Mangold, or whatever his name is, the guy who directed Logan and the Wolverine, already was supposed to do, he wants to do an X-23 solo movie, which would be pretty awesome. Sometime soon, I'll do a video on the, not soon, I don't know, sometime in the future, I'll do a video on the X-Men timeline, but I'm out of school, I'm on spring break, so I have about 2 weeks, so yeah, I hope you all enjoyed my video, and good night, everybody.